Hi friends, thank you for clicking on this video. I am so excited to get out and ride today, not only because it's an absolutely beautiful early spring Ohio day, but I have a brand new toy I've been dying to test out. For the first time ever in my motorcycling career, I'm going to test out a 360 camera. This, my friends, is the brand new Insta360 One X2. It's kind of a mouthful, but this is Insta360's brand new 360 camera. I'm gonna be completely honest, I've been terrified to try 360 cameras because I know the editing is a bit monotonous, but I'm just gonna kind of push past those fears. Huge shout out to Insta360 for sending me this camera to test out. I've honestly been contemplating, you know, when I go on my long trips and stuff, my 2-camera system is great. It's been working great for me, but I've also really been interested in capturing group rides, my friends riding around me, the scenery that I just can't really like twist my helmet cam to. And I really think this might be able to solve a lot of creative issues that I've been having as a YouTuber. So immediately, if you look at my bike right here, I instantly like the handlebar mount that Insta360 provided. I guess I should say first off, in the kit, they gave me the camera, a case for the camera, a lens cover, a microfiber towel to keep the lens clean, a charging cable, a telescoping selfie stick, a tripod for the selfie stick, this weird thing called a unicorn mount that you put on top of your helmet, as well as an entire motorcycle gear kit for a 360 camera specifically designed to motorcyclists, and a ton of attachment points. So I have the whole package to really try this bad boy out. The first thing I really noticed I love about this is how actually small it is. When I saw the GoPro camera, the 360 camera, I was kind of intimidated at that size. It was a big chunky camera. This feels sleek. It's almost like the size of like your old cell phone, you know, back before 2021 when everything was huge. And it also has a front-facing screen. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you can kind of see me. Other than just taking it out of the package and kind of playing with the controls a little bit, I don't know a whole lot about this camera, so I'm really excited to hop on the bike and see what it actually looks like. So with that being said, let's go ride. So the two most important things that I'm going to be interested in seeing on this specific camera is, number one, the image quality. I have it set to record in 5.7K at, I believe, 60 frames a second. I'm not sure. I want to do a little higher frame rate on this camera because I want to use it more as like my visual beauty capture camera. And I don't know if you can tell on the GoPro, but these handlebars shake a lot. So I'm very interested to see what the image stabilization is going to be like. Let's go have a look, shall we? Now, the one thing I think is going to be really beneficial of having this camera as a handlebar cam is the fact that I will be able to be like, oh, look, there's a gaggle of geese, and I can literally turn you that way and make you look in editing. So that's another thing I'm afraid of. I think the editing is going to be way more intensive. As much as I love the idea of having this camera up here, it is a bit obnoxious just seeing this giant obelisk of a 360 cam in my way. I think it's something I'll get used to, and I'm not going to ride with it all the time. It is big. Now, the one thing I noticed immediately about the Insta360 camera as soon as I unboxed it is, oh my god, the battery is huge! Enormous! It literally takes up half the whole damn camera, so that's a good sign. We always like longer battery life on these motovlogs. But other than that, I'm like not 100% sure what to tell you about it yet, because this is my very first time using it on an actual ride. So instead of talking about the camera itself, I'm going to talk about the ways that I plan on implementing using this 360-degree camera. Like I mentioned, I do not like the fact that I have to jump through a couple little minor inconvenient hoops to be able to edit my footage. I'm sure once I get the groove of it enough and I experiment with it enough, it's going to be like second nature. That guy just legitimately ran into the dirt. I don't know if he was texting or what. Coming up in a couple months, I'm going to be in New York. I'm going to ride my motorcycle to New York to go to Babes Ride Out East Coast. And that's my number one regret. Every single year I've gone to Babes Ride Out, I mean, like, you would think this is a good thing, but I've always focused so hard on existing in the present and enjoying my time there that I fail to capture video or photos, or just, I really have a hard time remembering to take photos and videos of the event. That was my goal in 2020. I wanted to take more pictures, keep more memories, Because in hindsight, especially after the year we had in 2020 where we couldn't go do anything, I was living vicariously through all of your photography, all of your videos, my pictures, just everything. If you pull out in front of me too, I'm gonna kick your ass. It's the time of year where the Dead Tree Disco is out with a vengeance. And it's just annoying. So I'm interested to see what it looks like as we hit these relatively kind of twisty roads. I didn't pick a good time to get out and record because I think school just let out and the roads are packed. Ooh, but the Dyna sounds good today. Listen to that rumble. So I think I got enough footage of this perspective. I kind of want to move you around the bike and play with some different vantage points. So let's go ahead and do that. Thing I learned on this quick little rip is that if you do want to use a 360 camera to get unique shots, you either need a couple of them or you need to really think out your ride and pre-plan the type of shots that you want to grab, because there's not always a safe place to pull over and change up the camera angle if you want to. I think one of the last things I'm going to do before I call it quits is I kind of want to test the audio of this camera. From what I've heard, it's supposed to have superior audio, but I don't know how much I would put on stake for that. Well, here we are. I'm out on the side of the road. The wind is blowing, the bike is running, and I'm going to test the audio of this. It says there should be 2 microphones on each side of the camera, so I'm interested to see if that's real. All in all, initial thoughts, I was actually very surprised in the durability of the hardware. I mounted All right, well, editing Jess here. I'm not going to go over and give you guys a full tutorial because that would be way too much work on my part, especially since I honestly have no idea what I'm doing just yet. I realize I did a couple things wrong. I apologize. First of all, I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit my software. There's not an official plugin for Adobe Premiere for the Insta360, so I have to use a GoPro plugin, which is totally fine. It still works wonderful. It's just a lot of extra steps. So just total transparency, it's not as plug and play as like recording with a normal GoPro. But that's for the GoPro 360 camera too. Any 360 camera is not going to be as plug and play as just normal footage. Also on the subject of editing, it was, since I imported it improperly, my computer was about to explode. So it took me a really long time to edit this video for you guys. So that being said, I'm not going to keep this section long. Thank you for watching. And as a reward for watching this video, and a huge shout out to Insta360 for sending me this camera, I am actually giving away one of these Insta360 cameras with the entire motorcycle bundle kit. So yes, if you scroll down and check out the pinned comment, it's going to have the exact details that you need to do to enter to win this camera. But it's super easy. You just have to be subscribed to my channel and go subscribe to Insta360's YouTube channel. That's it. Click on the link down in the pinned comment and copy and paste that exact phrase that I have down there. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you got to go do the work. Once you leave that comment, Insta360 is going to give it about a week, and then they are going to pick a winner from that specific video. So I will not be announcing the winner. Insta360 is going to be the one to pick the winner. Good luck. I can't wait to hear who wins. And if you guys are interested in browsing any of their other products, there's a lot. There's a lot more than just one 360 camera. I'm going to have a link down in the description as well as that pinned comment to just go check out their website and take a look. They have a new little micro mini camera. It is so cute. I kind of want it. Again, thank you guys for checking out this new video. I'm sorry it was a little rough around the edges. I'm still learning over here. Until the next video, you guys be good, and I will see you later.